Well, I did feel rather silly actually because I'm a volunteer with Citizens Advice, and one of the things that I do is to get involved with the community and tell them how to avoid being scammed. So, having given people lots of advice about it, I suddenly found myself actually caught out in a scam without being aware of it. What happened was it was probably about a week or two ago, and because of the current situation, we hadn't been out doing shopping in the shops much, so we'd been buying quite a few things online, getting ready for Christmas and that sort of thing. And it was about middle of the day, about almost lunchtime, and I popped out to the post office to post one or two letters and parcel. My wife had actually was out in the garden doing a few things, and when I got back from the post office, um, I saw there was a message on my phone saying that DPD, the parcel delivery company, had visited, and we weren't in, and they wanted to reorganize a delivery of a parcel. And there's this message that you had to click on, and I didn't think too much about it because I thought, oh well, we're expecting things, and it's genuine. Um, so rather foolishly, without thinking too much about it, and after looking at the header on the email, it looked fairly genuine. Clicked on it, and then it said, "Oh yes, we want to rearrange a delivery. Please click here." So I clicked there, and lo and behold, it said, "Oh, we would like you to pay £1 to arrange redelivery." So I thought, well, I'm not going to use my normal debit card, so I used my credit card, which I use for online things. So I put my credit card details in, which included the security code, unfortunately, clicked, and then it just hung there and didn't really do anything. So I thought, oh, what have I done? And I suddenly thought, DPD normally will just come back and try again a second time without sending a message. I thought, oh no. I said, this is a scam. So I quickly logged off it. Well, so what I did then, I looked on the back of the credit card and realized I needed to cancel the credit card because, or report it to them, because there was a risk that somebody would use my credit card to buy things illegally. So first of all, I phoned the number on the back of the credit card and took absolutely ages to get nowhere, ending up with Barclaycard or Barclays Bank in obscure places. And then after about an hour, I managed to find the right number off the internet, and I phoned up the credit card company, and the very helpful lady went through my credit card details and security. We checked some recent transactions, and there was nothing obscure gone through. So she cancelled the credit card and ordered a new one for me, which was a bit of a nuisance um, because obviously anything I got linked to it, I had to reorganize and reset up. Which so anyway, at least it stopped any fraudulent transaction going through on a credit card, which was what I was worried about. And then well, I had to go to Guildford after that to visit the bank. And then when I got home again, I went on to social media and suddenly realised that this was being reported all over the place, and lots of people have been caught out by it. And I've got a little Facebook page I use for my road, so I put the message on there, and lo and behold, a day or two later, somebody came up from across the road and said, "Oh, thanks for putting that on the Facebook page. We didn't know about it, and it stopped them getting scammed, luckily." So I didn't report it to the police because it was so widely known, obviously. But I did report it. I did put it on Facebook. I did report it to Barclays. I think probably the main thing is to take your time before you do anything. Just look at it, and if something comes through the post or something comes up through online, just have a think. Is this sensible? Does it make sense? Why is somebody contacting me online? Um, and if in doubt, don't delete it and don't get caught out. You just need to think about it carefully. In my case, why should DPD be sending me a message about wanting to reorganize delivery when that's not something they normally do? So just be careful, especially if anybody's offering you something. If it just sounds good and it doesn't sound realistic, then it's probably not the thing to do. And I think working for Citizens Advice, if you're actually have access to the internet, you can go to Citizen Advice, and you can on their internet, and there's lots and lots of information there you can use to help you, guide you. But if in course, if any major problems and you think you're worried about anything seriously, then you can always contact the police with 999.